Ladies and gentlemen, calm your mind, believe in your path, and grow into your power. In a world that moves faster every day, where chaos is loud and pressure is constant, there is one thing that determines how far you'll go. Not your background, not your resources, not even your talent. It's your mindset. With the right mindset, calm becomes clarity. When your mind is centered and still, even in the middle of uncertainty, you begin to see things differently. What once felt overwhelming becomes manageable. The noise fades, and suddenly you see the path. Clarity is born from calm, not from having no challenges, but from being so grounded that challenges don't shake you. You become thoughtful instead of reactive, strategic instead of scattered. And once you have clarity, something incredible begins to grow, confidence. But not just ordinary confidence, the kind that comes and goes. This is unstoppable power. The confidence that is built on experience, on discipline, on mastering your inner world. It's not about ego. It's about certainty. The deep belief that no matter what comes your way, you can handle it, you can rise, and you can lead. With the right mindset, you stop waiting for the perfect moment, you create it. You stop chasing approval, you move with purpose. Calm fuels your decisions, clarity sharpens your vision, and confidence gives you the courage to act, speak, and live boldly. So the question is not, will life challenge you? It will. The question is, will you be prepared from within? Master your mindset, and you'll master your path. Everything starts here with your mindset. It's the foundation of how you think, how you feel, and ultimately how you live. Mindset isn't just a way of thinking, it's the lens through which you see the world, your challenges, your opportunities, and yourself. A positive, focused mindset doesn't magically make life easy, but it does make you stronger, calmer, and more capable in the face of life's uncertainties. When you develop the right mindset, you stop reacting to the world and start creating your place in it. Think of mindset as your internal operating system. If it's wired with fear, doubt, or negativity, everything you experience will be filtered through limitation. But when your mindset is built on clarity, purpose, and belief, something powerful happens. Your calm begins to deepen. And that leads us to the next key. Calm, because once your mindset is strong, your inner world becomes quiet, steady, and clear, even when the outer world isn't. Once your mindset is aligned and intentional, what begins to emerge is calm, not the absence of noise, but the ability to stay steady within it. Calm is your inner anchor. It's the stillness that keeps you grounded when life tries to push you off balance. In a world that rewards speed and urgency, calm gives you the power to slow down and see clearly. It helps you respond instead of react. It gives you space between emotion and action, a space where wisdom lives. Calm doesn't mean you're passive or weak. In fact, it's the opposite. Calm is strength under control. It's the mark of someone who knows who they are and doesn't get shaken by temporary storms. When you are calm, your thinking becomes clearer. You stop letting fear dictate your decisions. You stop chasing everything and start choosing what truly matters. That clarity is the natural next step on this journey, because a calm mind leads to a focused mind, and a focused mind leads to clarity, the third key that transforms how you live, lead, and grow. With calmness in your heart and a steady mindset guiding you, you begin to see the world and yourself through a sharper lens. That's what clarity gives you. Clarity is knowing who you are, what you want, and what truly matters. It cuts through the noise of confusion, doubt, and distraction. When your mind is calm, you're no longer pulled in 100 directions. You're not wasting energy on what doesn't serve you. You begin to focus on what does: your purpose, your goals, your path. Clarity brings intention to your actions. It allows you to say yes with confidence and no without guilt. You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop comparing yourself. You know why you're waking up every morning and where each step is taking you. But clarity isn't just about seeing, it's about moving. When your vision is clear, your confidence grows. You no longer wonder if you're capable, you know you are. You begin to act with boldness, not hesitation. And that's where the next key comes in, confidence. Because once you have clarity of mind and purpose, your belief in yourself becomes unshakable. Clarity lights the path, but it's confidence that helps you walk it with power. Confidence is not arrogance. It's not pretending to have all the answers. True confidence is quiet. It's rooted in self-awareness and strengthened by clarity. It comes from knowing who you are, what you stand for, and what you're capable of, even when the world doubts you. When you believe in yourself, your steps become stronger. You stop waiting for permission. You stop hesitating. You start showing up fully, speaking clearly, and moving forward with intention. Confidence allows you to take risks, because you trust that, no matter what happens, you will grow through it. And here's the truth. Confidence doesn't mean you never feel fear. It means you don't let fear control you. You may feel nervous, uncertain, or even overwhelmed, but confidence whispers, "Let's do it anyway." This kind of confidence becomes unstoppable when it's fueled by a calm mind and clear purpose. It turns obstacles into opportunities and challenges into growth. It becomes the very power that propels you forward, And that leads us into the next keyword, power. Because when confidence aligns with mindset, calm and clarity, you become a force no obstacle can stand against. When confidence becomes steady and rooted in clarity, you begin to feel something deeper, power. But this isn't about domination or control over others. True power is inner strength. It's the ability to lead yourself, to stay grounded under pressure, to remain focused when everything around you is trying to pull you off course. Power is found in the person who stays calm in chaos. It's in the voice that speaks with truth, not noise. It's in the choice to keep going, not because it's easy, but because you know what you're fighting for. When your mindset is right, when clarity fuels your direction, and when confidence strengthens your actions, power isn't something you have to search for. It becomes who you are. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need applause. You simply stand tall in your purpose, and the world feels it. And the beautiful part, this kind of power creates momentum, but sustaining that momentum takes something more. It takes discipline, the ability to keep showing up for your goals, day after day. So next, let's talk about the key that keeps power. Power may ignite the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the daily decision to rise above excuses, distractions, and comfort zones. It's what turns potential into progress, and ambition into achievement. You see, everyone wants success, everyone dreams of the results, but it's the disciplined few who are willing to wake up early, stay late, and do the work in silence, while others seek shortcuts. Discipline isn't glamorous, but it's essential. It's the backbone of greatness. And here's the truth, discipline is freedom. Because when you control your habits, you control your outcomes. When you stay consistent, the results eventually take care of themselves. With discipline, you don't rely on motivation, you rely on commitment. And that commitment, built day by day, creates something powerful within you. Resilience, the strength to keep going, no matter how many times life tries to knock you down. So let's keep moving forward and explore the next key that builds unshakable mental strength. Discipline builds habits, but it's resilience that builds warriors. Resilience is the quiet power to get back up every time life knocks you down. It's the fire in your soul that refuses to quit. When others break under pressure, the resilient rise, not because they're stronger, but because they've trained their minds to see setbacks as setup for comebacks. Life will test you. You will face failures, rejections, and moments of doubt. But resilience whispers, this is not the end, it's just the beginning of a stronger version of you. Resilience doesn't mean you don't fall, it means you always rise. And it's not just about surviving, it's about growing through the pain. With every challenge you overcome, you gain more insight, more wisdom, and more belief in your ability to thrive. Because every time you endure and keep going, you're not just building results, you're building belief in yourself. And belief is the foundation of every great transformation. So now we move forward with the next key that transforms resilience into unshakable purpose. Resilience teaches you to endure, but belief teaches you to rise with purpose. Belief is the inner conviction that no matter how tough things get, you are capable. It's the quiet certainty that your dreams are valid, your vision is worth fighting for, and your future is still being written by you. Belief doesn't come from the outside, it isn't handed to you. It's earned through every challenge you've survived, every fear you've faced, and every goal you've chased, when no one else believed in you. It's built in the lonely hours, the unseen effort, and the unwavering decision to keep going when quitting looked easier. When you believe in yourself, the impossible starts to look possible. Doubt loses its grip. The opinions of others no longer define you, your vision does. And belief doesn't just lift you, it fuels action. It gives you the courage to try again, the focus to stay the course, and the strength to stand tall in your truth. But belief needs direction, it needs clarity, it needs something even sharper to guide it, a focused mind and a clear vision. When belief is strong, it needs a direction, and that direction comes from clarity. Clarity is the inner compass that turns dreams into plans. It's what happens when the fog of doubt lifts, and you finally see your path, not because life got easier, but because your mind got clearer. It's easy to get caught in the trap of doing more, chasing more, trying more, without ever stopping to ask, what truly matters? But clarity breaks that cycle. It simplifies, it sharpens, it aligns your actions with your purpose. When you are clear on your vision, decisions become easier. Distractions lose their grip. You stop wasting energy on things that don't serve your growth. You start showing up with intention. You stop being busy and start being effective. Clarity is power, because it brings focus, and focus, when combined with belief, turns ordinary effort into extraordinary progress. And that leads us to the final and most continuous key on this journey. Once you have clarity, belief, and the courage to act, you step fully into the zone of growth. Growth is not just about getting better at what you do, it's about becoming better at who you are. It's the continuous process of learning, evolving, and expanding beyond what you once thought possible. Growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from stretching, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's born in the moments when you choose challenge over ease, responsibility over excuses, and purpose over pleasure. And here's the truth. The strongest people you know didn't get there overnight. They showed up consistently. They failed forward. They didn't let setbacks define them. They let setbacks refine them. Growth is never finished. It's a lifelong mindset, a daily decision, and it feeds everything else on this journey. Your mindset, your calm, your clarity, your confidence and your power. It ensures that your best self is always ahead of you, not behind. So as you master your mindset, embrace the calm, walk with confidence, and rise with purpose. Remember this, with the right mindset, calm becomes clarity, and confidence becomes unstoppable power. And with that power, you are ready not just to grow, but to transform. Growth is not a destination, it's the journey of mastering your mindset, staying calm in the storm, moving with unshakable confidence, and rising every day as a stronger version of yourself.